I lost mine. I'm at the 1 yard line, 4th and goal. I got my hearing. I already lost in the state, and that was caught on camera. They railroaded me, and I appealed it to 2 levels. But by the time the 2nd level was up, I had did my state time, and I was looking at. I wasn't control of my thinking, my feelings, nothing. I was deeply conditioned to program a loser mentality. Getting losing results. I sat there and I gave up keep appealing to the highest thing until I make it work and believe it's gonna work. It's right there. How can you deny a camera showing you violating my rights? How? Judge did it anyway. Whatever. Man, after he seen they had me like in one of the little jury booths so I could see the TV from the angle instead of like the table I was at. After he seen that video, you know what he did? You get back over there at that table. Treat me like I'm a little kid. Go. I done been so humiliated. If I can't humble myself, humble yourself so nobody else ain't got to attempt to humble you. Humble yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe you worthy of whatever you want to experience. I had to believe that, man. I seen that man beat his case. I went on and did. They was trying to get me. The guidelines, lucky them was on the advisory, and them wasn't the same. Booger fan. They was trying to give me. My guidelines was calling to 92 to 115 months for 25 grams of crack. It was an 8 for South. They threw that out in the plea bargain. And 5 guns. I had to do a consecutive 60 months because of a 924C, according to topped on top of whatever I was gonna get for the 25 grams of crack. You mean to tell me I had 4.5 ounces of what made the 25 grams, and y'all threw that out? But I'm facing 92 to 115 months, almost 10 years max, 5 months short of 10 years for 25 grams of what I just had. 125 grams, 26 to be exact. 126 grams. Y'all threw that out, but just y'all tried to give me. Y'all tried to give me a dime for 25 grams out of the 126. The fuckery. But anyway, that's another issue. We ain't even got to get off into that. It's programming, conditioning, and just systems. It's like this is really levels. It's really to enlightenment, to everything. And it ain't no cap. It ain't no place you can read. I'm ultimately enlightened. And like I say, I believe a lot of us gonna deal with this old mindset and negative thinking, like for them thoughts forever. Jesus said, "No man." We gonna call him Christ, because whether Jesus is real or not, whether you believe him or not, the Christ conscious is real. We gonna said that what was I? Dang, man, how I just do that? Man, that's why I be talking so fast. I be trying to keep up with my thoughts, man. It's impossible. Now it ain't impossible, because I was just doing it for a while. I had it today. Well, I'm talking about I've been forgetting stuff. But talking about distinguishing Jesus from the Christ, just Jesus was the man, Christ was the consciousness. Christ was Jesus being aware of himself, of who he really was beyond Jesus. They put it right in our face, just like with the cartoon. Them people go Super Saiyan and all that, man. They go from this to that because they in the cartoon. I don't know how you get there, but it's ways like it's just realizing. And it's techniques that can help us realize. I know I'm getting way out, but let me tie this up real quick so I can go on this technique stuff. Man, that man won his motion to suppress. He believed. I didn't. Game time. I'm supposed to 4th and goal. I tried to quarterback sneaking with no faith. Wavered in my faith. Let that man. Let that man. He is a man that is unstable in his ways. The son. A man with the son. He unstable in all his ways. Let him. He won't receive nothing from the Lord. You won't receive nothing from your divine self if you don't believe. If you wavering in your faith is possible. How about sometimes when you can't believe, you got You got the truck faith. I mean belief, and just ride with faith, man. You got to just have faith. Like, man, listen, I don't even see it being possible for me, but I believe it. And that's how it works. You believe it, then see it. Not see it, then believe it. But I lost because I ain't believe it. I didn't agree and allow that to happen for me. And I know because after my suppression hearing, my judge called a sidebar with the prosecutors. And she was chewing them. I ain't got to hear what's being said. I seen what she was saying with all this. Them people trampled over my rights, man, in my pop's house. I'm talking about stampeded over my rights, bro. Did the most, and I proved it. Like, see, I didn't prove it then. I had faith in the lawyer that I seen was railroading everybody. If I said, y'all already know who he is, talk with a lisp, and that's in that region. Back in that time, that era, 07 to 08, he was around 05. Yeah, we know what it is, but yeah, man. My mama, I was brought up under the church. She was telling me I was on the church. I was on it. You know what I'm saying? Give you power and enemy over all the serpents and scorpions, and nothing but so many beings harm you. He keeps all through the scriptures. He tells us he gave us power, the dominion, the power. I am. But I have faith in something outside of myself. And he was real with that, but he gonna use you to show that he can use anything. I'm feeling that. That ain't what I experienced. He lied to me so much, I wanted to put hands on him. Trigger. Back then, ignorant what I was on, and I wasn't even no harmful dude, but I was like a certain, you feel me? You push me like that, you ain't give me no X like that, you just keep lying to me, my life on the line. He triggered me to start thinking to get into the law library for myself. I done wrote most, I could produce all the receipts. I got in the law library. I used to be, guess what? Ain't nobody really wasn't in the law library. I was only supposed to have 30 minutes in there. 30 minutes used to turn me being there for an 8-hour shift trying to free myself because ain't nobody was really trying to free theyself. And Boone County was rich. Forget Lexus. They had Browns. What was it? The other one. Not Lexus. Westlaw. I think it was Westlaw. But they had the real touch screen. Made it easy for somebody like me, ain't know nothing, to just teach we know. We'll be divinely inspired to seek certain things, to seek certain people. Sometimes you just receive the download straight to you, but sometimes everything is you is pushed out. So that person coming ain't really nothing but your thinking and your feeling coming right back to you, giving you what you desire, good or bad. What you want to experience is not experience. Take good or bad the equation. Yeah, man. I listen to audio. I listen to life, my experiences. I watch other YouTubers. But I mean, we all saying the same thing, but we all saying it from a different perspective. Because even though we know the techniques, we know what other people experience, and we know that we also experience and can relate and resonate with similar experiences. We live different lives. We have different stories. And in reality, nobody's story is more important than nobody else. I don't care. Can't no material, can't no chains, cars. Can't none of that make my story liver than yours. Because first of all, who to say that the listener of the story is even into material things? They might not care to them. They might just sound like you a arrogant asshole, and they don't want to hear your story. So that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody's story, and vice versa. Ain't nobody's story bigger, badder, or better than the next man's story. It's our story. That's why we coming from different perspectives. We saying the same truths from different perspectives to different types. It's gonna reach different types of peoples. Christ said the things that he do, we gonna do even greater. He was one person, and he went to everybody. We several going to everybody through our personality, through our experiences. We identify with, man, somebody that might hear somebody that I feel was better than me, like put him on a pedestal. I'm not going to do that. But somebody I might have feel, somebody that I like they content identifying with, somebody that he reserved, like somebody that they might hear from him, like, man, they might just look at him and judge until they get the knowledge, till they remember the knowledge. They might just look at him and just judge, like, oh, I don't even like the way he look. You think I'm about to hear anything he talking about? Might have had a negative experience with that. Different. They might be this race and you this race. Oh man, I just let that block you. Get out your way. Put the ego in its place. become empty. So the divine can work through you. So you can realize you're the divine. When we start always being aware to do that, when we always start being aware that we have a choice and we could choose to be in control. Not saying things ain't gonna happen to us. Even when they happen, they're our fault, but we choose how we react and how we feel and think to create better things to respond to in life, because we believe better about life. We ain't got to keep hating people because of race. We know we got drugged. We know they got drugged. We know this happened to them. We know this happened to them. We don't have to keep carrying around that. It's history. It's past. We bring it to life and we keep it going and perpetuate ignorance. And people gonna how they feel about that, about me saying if somebody was to kill my people and I killed their people, I'm only really keeping it going. At the end of the day, the people that got their life took ain't coming back. So we not fixing nothing. We just tearing and being more destructive. But that's how we was conditioned. That's how we was programmed. That's how we was taught. That's how it go. There's a script. And it ain't about no street stuff. It ain't about nothing. This is like, this transcend. This is just like life. Like people, an eye for an eye. It's taken wrong. But it's taken however you want to believe it, which is right. It ain't no right or wrong. It's taking something I wouldn't agree. Like I said, I ain't really with the killing. Can you kill? Yeah. Who can't kill somebody? I'm not advising nobody to kill nobody, but I'm saying it's a choice. And it's an easy choice at that. A adolescent could kill. Like, this ain't even nothing that's hard. Like, it don't make you tough. It don't make you real. Can't nothing make you real but you. Can't no clothes, can't no materials, can't no women, can't nothing outside of yourself stamp you as real. They could try. Because if it did, everybody would agree to it. When you agree to it, everybody agree to it. You don't try to get them to agree to you being stamped. You stamp yourself with your belief systems. You stamp yourself. And then your subconscious, you are that which is worthy of being stamped. So what's going to happen? Everybody else going to stamp you. And the ones that don't, hey, it don't matter. To us, it can matter to them. It ain't going to matter to us. And like I say, once you realize your being, like, you always walking in your purpose and calling, as long as you aware of who you are and making conscious decisions. That higher source, that source you tapped into ain't gonna put you in no unfavorable situations. But at some point, like I say, we got to get rid of this body anyway. But I'm just saying, we don't got to go early. We don't got to choose a lifeline that's gonna get us out of here before our time. Like, which was that's a saying, but you really in control. You feel me? You could live an old rich life if you want to, if you choose to, if you agree to and allow yourself to. I done been in a certain situation, a really unfavorable situation, a life-changing situation. I didn't agree to. I seen it going on, and I seen it going on to me. Now, I could have been like, oh my God, this mother about to do this and this to me. I wasn't in that frame of mind. I was scared, but I didn't let my fear trick me into thinking crazy about the situation. Hell yeah, I was scared. Instead of saying that and thinking like that, I was thinking like, this ain't my story. And really believing and feeling that. Like this how I end. Not even no arrogant stuff. Just knowing I got stuff to do. Intuitively feeling that this ain't my story. Like, just knowing. The guy like, no, I got something to do. Ain't no way. And then like, ain't no, like, how? And this ain't no slight about nobody else that didn't pass nothing. This just is like my belief, my experience. Can't nobody tell me what's real or not for me. I can't tell nobody what's real or not for them. I can't tell nobody that you got to meditate this way and do this type of stuff to get in touch with source. I don't know nothing. All I know is what I experienced, and a lot of these people experience the same thing, and we know it's a technique to get results. Me just sitting here having this conversation with y'all is tapped into source. I ain't meditating. This is a form of meditation. Can't nobody, that's what I'm getting at. Can't nobody tell you what's real for you. You here to experience whatever reality you want to experience, and you can, as long as you constantly choose and know it's going to become a reality for you. Be up under your own programming. Be up under your own belief systems. Your own faith that's tried and tested. Not the faith of no, you can't have some, how you going to use somebody else's faith anyway? How? strong faith ain't get strong just from strong faith went through something. Strong people went through something. This don't make you strong. This make you strong. Because this make this strong. This don't make this strong. We tapped in. What I'm saying, man, we got stuff backwards, and it's by design. It's like that. It's like that. And that's real. I done turned into a commercial. Had to take that green bottle break a few times. Woo! Way better than water right now, too. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man. Get in control. I'm speaking to myself. I need this. Because guess what? I don't have to upload this and let nobody else hear this. So I'm really speaking to myself. Yeah. Had them powerful, them good self-talks with yourself, man. Them I can self-talks. Them I am. Them it's done. Them like no matter what we setting out to do, it's as simple as going over there, lifting up that fish feeder and checking to see where the level at. Ain't too much importance on that. Ain't no, oh my God, I'm walking, I could fall off the edge. Ain't no, you feel me? Like basically, like if they put us on the tightrope, man, the level of importance on that gonna be crazy to the point. If we was relaxed and practice, and you know, we relax, we could do anything, man. You could think your way, you could balance and walk that tightrope. You would have a chance. And some people, like even me, probably, like, and I'm flat-footed. My level of importance on that thing would be about walking a tightrope, even on something where if I fall, it's a step. I still would get in my head and mess up. Up there, anybody could do that. I don't care if they got a cable on the back of them, and they know. Still, the most of us, even with that, gonna be terrified looking down at that, looking terrified. He knows something. At peace with any situation, no pressure, just like me, Shadrach, and Abednego. Released from the fiery furnace. They knew something. They knew who not only walked with them, but was within them. Take it how you want to, whether they meant that literally or figuratively. Get the lesson. It don't matter whether it was argue over anything. The Bible contradicts. That's real. People, whether it happened or not. Get the lesson. Don't let the messenger make you miss the message. That's what I'm saying. Our bias is what we identify with. I don't want to hear nothing from the Bible. It's full of last word. If you read it like that, that thing got instruction in it. Instruction. And that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe you want to, but I done read that thoroughly for 3 years. That like I might not quote the scripture verbatim. But I know that book. Like I know situations. I know that's why I ain't ashamed of these. Like people like damn. Like you know, I was locked up with people. They see me this, that, and the other. It was a phase I went through. Nothing I got tatted on me I would be ashamed of. And that's still relevant to me now. Even when I wasn't using the Bible, I ain't want to hear it to get the lesson out of it. I was biased. I've been through that. It still meant something to me. It's what I went through. It's my story. Lessons I've learned. Like, I used to always wonder why people get girls' names or girls get dudes' names. They want to go run and get it tatted up. Man, what was the purpose? You can't erase it from your mind. You could get it from your eyes, man. You can't never erase the memory. What you gonna do? Try and drink, smoke, anybody? I'm just saying, what type of escape you gonna use? Only you could learn how to deal with it in your mind until it's just, you ain't giving no life and energy. It just go away on its own. You can't force it. That's what they call, like, you know what I'm saying? Like resisting and pushing things down. Like when you keep pushing feelings down, that's why you end up blowing up later on. I know, I've done it. Real humble, non-conf. I don't like conflict at all. I understand, like, if I have to, I ain't going out looking for it, but I'm saying, even if I had to, I didn't want to. Hated conflict. Push things down. People say something, I tell you the word feelings push to the point where somebody really like, don't give me no exit. You become the exit. You become the outlet. But some other people, they don't mind conflict. So you gonna become the conflict whether you want it or not. In my situation, I didn't want it, But I say, you bring it to me, I don't want to, but now I done built up from not wanting so much. It's about to spill over on you. You don't even know. You not saying you might get out on whatever, however it play out, but I'm saying I'm about to release some of this pressure. But I'm saying, why even hold the pressure? Let it flow. Energy ain't made to be like, we expend energy, we get it back. Same way with money. Money ain't nothing but energy. Relationships, we meet people, we learn lessons, we trade energy, we do, and then and some stay around, some don't. It's nothing to be mad about. You choosing to be mad.
On the track.